Well, hi there and welcome back. Dan again from CleanGuru. And today, I just want to encourage you to dig into the why, W-H-Y, in your cleaning business. A lot of times we focus on whether or not we got the job. Did this happen? Did the employees show up? Did they get trained? Did we do this? Did we do that? And those are all important things. Are we accomplishing things? But another big thing to think about and ask yourself a lot in a cleaning business is why. Let me give you some examples. Let's say you just landed a job and you came out of the presentation and you got it. One of the biggest things you can do to help yourself is say, why did that go so well? Sure, you want to enjoy that it just went great, but ask yourself why. It may be that you approached your presentation a different way. You may have worded something differently. You know, it's funny, I was just listening to a news show on TV, and they were asking a doctor specific questions about a patient. And I could tell there were some legal concerns. So when the interviewer posed the question, they said, now is this the reason and the cause for the accident of why their injury is there? I could tell that the doctor didn't want to answer it that way. So here's what they answered. The person said, is this the reason for their injuries? The doctor said, so here's what we have. So here's what we have. A lot of people may in the past said, well, that's right, that's what happened. Maybe you just would have committed one way or the other. He didn't do that. The doctor said, so we did this and this and this. And he framed it and took control of it. Maybe when you're in your presentation selling the next cleaning account, you handle it a certain way. Ask yourself why it went so well and try to jot it down and remember it. Now, this applies to so many things, right? Let's say, goes to the same thing if you lose an account. What went poorly in that presentation? What other examples can we have? Let's say that there's an account that you find out that you just can never keep staffed. If you're constantly hiring for it. Well, rather than just having that go on forever, of course, what should we do? Ask why. It may be that it's either not enough days per week of cleaning, it may be too small, it may be that cleaning is too difficult, you haven't given enough training, it's too far out of town. It could be that there's only one person and there's motivation issues or problems. It may be a combination of those. But if you ask yourself why, and try for your company to learn from that, then it'll help you in the future as you try to make sure your accounts are steady and stable. Same thing with selling, whether it's quality control. For example, let's say your floor crews are always ending up at the job and they're coming back to have to revisit the shop to pick up their scrubbers and their chemicals and so on. Other than getting frustrated, again, we've talked about this in the past, right? Let's ask why. So why did this happen? Well, they didn't have a checklist or they didn't use the checklist, whatever the reason. But the bottom line is, it's so frantic sometimes and hectic in a cleaning business. Let's try to remember to, when things happen, to ask why, to discuss it, and maybe make a note so that a year or two from now, we're a better company than we were now. It'll help us to improve. Something to think about. Have a great week. Until next time, remember that you can do this. You really can.